Well, what's up, everyone? Today, happy hump day. Some people asked what hump day was. It's just an old saying that people used to say. Wednesday's the middle of the week, so it's kind of like, you know, Monday gets you going up the hill, and then you're at the top of the hill, which is the hump, on Wednesday, and then you go back down for the weekend. So that's kind of that's my interpretation. I don't know if that's really what it means or not, but that's how I took it. Anyways, I wanted to update you guys just a little bit on my health. I have been having the anxiety attacks again. They're not as bad as they were in the very beginning of, you know, just a few months ago when it was so bad that I was crying and I couldn't control my emotions. They're not quite that bad, but it's been pretty bad a few times here and there over the last week, because I spoke to you guys last week. And then I go to my primary care tomorrow, which is the day you're seeing the video, the 31st. So I go to the primary care tomorrow. Today, though, I called around and I got, let me turn that off. I called around and, you know, it was $134 for an ultrasound of the abdomen, which I have needed to get the repeat because I have, I don't want to sprout off and say what it is. One of my other ultrasounds recommended a year later that I get another one. So I needed that. Plus I still have that pain. Like if you go straight down your esophagus, as soon as you get under your breastbone to the right, I have this horrible, horrible pain. Kind of feels like a knife jabbed in there, and when I lay on my right side, it's like it's just jabbing like this. And it's horrible. And then I'll roll off my right side, and usually it goes away. Well, this morning, I got up, and I come out here, and I popped 2 pieces of toast down. I just took a little swig of water, and I sat down and I started calling. Like I called the imaging center to see if they could get me in today. Since I was having so much pain, I'm thinking the ultrasound's going to show whatever it is. And of course they couldn't get me in today. They said I had to fast for 8 hours. I'm like, I just got up. All I had was a swig of water. Well, that's too much. Whatever. Then she says, well, we can, if we had something we could take you. The swig of water is not that bad if that's all you took. I said, I haven't ate yet. I got toast in the toaster. I said I could throw it in the garbage, but she said she couldn't take me. It was $134 there. So then I called Spring Hill MRI, and I'm like, you know, I need an ultrasound of the abdomen complete, and it's like a year later checkup. Plus I'm having this pain here, and I said, well, I knew that they used to be a lot higher than the other place. The other place was the cheapest place around. So I asked them how much. $110. So, you know, $24 cheaper. Anyway, so I went to Spring Hill MRI today, and I got the ultrasound of the abdomen. And I know the lady saw something because, well, I don't know for a fact that she saw something because she wouldn't tell me. But she did say, I said, I'm having this pain up under here. I said, can you really look hard up under here? She did a lot of looking in that one little spot. She did happen to say out loud, have you ever had gallstones? And I said, no. I said, how do they pass? Through the urine or through the poop? You know, because I wasn't sure. I didn't know gallstones don't even pass. You have to have surgery. So that's all she said. And then at the end, I'm like, well, did you see anything? She said, I'm not allowed to say. But she did mention something about gallstones. So, God, I hope it's not gallstones. Can you imagine? I had no insurance, and nobody's going to do it without insurance. I will have to go to the hospital, and they probably won't even do nothing unless I have no clue. I have no clue. I'm really worried about that. So I had that test today, and then I don't know if I spoke to you guys about getting a bad mammogram. Like they found something it's in my right breast. I think it was my right breast. Yeah, it's the right side. They found something and they want me to go back for a ultrasound of the right breast and a diagnostic mammogram, I guess, of the right breast. I did go through a program that was breast and cervical cancer program for somebody my age, so that is covered. I don't know if it comes down to being something serious or biopsies. I don't know if it's going to be covered or not. But right now, the ultrasound and the diagnostic mammogram is going to be covered. And that's on the 14th of June, unless somebody cancels. Every day, she said call every day around 12 or 12:15, because that's when they call people and people can't, you know, to confirm their appointments, and people cancel. So she said to just call every day, because I would love to get in there quicker. I want to know what's going on. I'm like having these anxiety attacks, probably thinking of this in the back of my head. I haven't Googled it because I don't want to Google it. I talked to my daughter-in-law because she had breast cancer, and she had to go through the surgery and have stuff removed and everything. She's just telling me, don't worry until you know what's going on. And that's easier said than done, because you guys know me, I stress about everything. But the blood pressure's been staying down. I'm on 2 medicines now, and it seems to be doing okay. The only thing is the anxiety. And the anxiety is not quite as bad because, I guess because I'm on that medicine, the lamotrigine. It's a mood stabilizer, so, and it's supposed to be for anxiety too. I don't know. It's actually, I think it's a seizure medicine. But it seems to be working. I haven't freaked out too bad. I mean, the other night I woke up, like I must have been thinking about things in my sleep, because I woke up screaming for Tyler. And, you know, I had went to bed early that night, so it really wasn't, it was only like 12:30, or it wasn't even 1 o'clock in the morning, and Tyler was in the garage. And I was screaming for him, like I was scared to death. I was like panicking. And then he came, you know, he came in there with me, and I got better, but it didn't take as long to get better, but I did get better. So that's about what's going on now. I go to the doctor tomorrow. When you guys are seeing this video, I will be at the doctor, I think at 10:45, something like that, 10:30, 10:45, 11. I can't remember exactly what time it is, but I go tomorrow, and to my primary care. Hopefully the imaging place said to call early in the morning and see if they had somebody read my results. So hopefully that's read, and I can have that for the doctor tomorrow too. I'm thinking about, and I love my doctor, he's a very nice guy, but when my images when I get images places and they get faxed over to his office, he doesn't even look at them until I come in for a visit. So that kind of upset me. So I might be switching. It's the same place. Well, actually, it's not the same place, because the one I go to is in Brooksville, but I can go to the one in Spring Hill. I just went to the one that was closer to me, and but I can go to the one in Spring Hill, because that's where I always go for my female personal things. The one in Spring Hill, because there's women doctors there. But I think that I might. And I don't know for sure. I might switch over there. Just because, you know, my nephew started going there, and like, he got an MRI of his head, and the next day, that doctor, I guess as soon as they got the results, they called him. You know, my doctors never called me with results. I have to go there, and then I'll say, did you get the results for this? And then he has to go look it up, like he didn't even know they were there. So that kind of upset me, and even though I really like him a lot, I don't like that about him, so I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. But we're going to get into reading some cards. I'm only going to read a few tonight, and I'm not even going to do the bingo balls. I'm going to pick numbers. So if you are it's my grandkid's birthday, number 17, number 18, number 20, or number 26 on last week's video, you get a reading tonight. All right, let's get into reading the cards. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab the names for the extra cards that I'm gonna read. 17, 18, 20, and 26 are Haley, Marcus, Tyler, and Abby's birthday. I'm only doing 4 tonight. All right, so let me get to the beginning. And I usually don't go above 20, but I wanted to get Abby's birthday in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, number 17 is at Sam. Number 18 is my sister Shirley. Let's see, number 19, number 20. Number 20 is Reese's Lovely Thoughts. And then, let's see, that's number 20. And then we got 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26 is Joanne ZK. And those are the ones that I'm going to be reading. Tonight. So, I'm going to start off with Sandra. Sandra, thank you for the donation. Sandra supports this video every week, and I appreciate that so much, Sandra. I really do. All right, so we have messages from heaven tonight. We have spirit messages tonight. Okay. My wrist is better, guys. When I twist it, I can still feel the pain, but it's very, very light now, so my wrist is a lot better. I still don't think that I'm going to try and shuffle the way I normally shuffle. But these cards are pretty easy to shuffle, so maybe I will. We'll see how it feels. As long as I don't twist the wrist, it's a lot better. I'm glad I didn't go to the doctor for it. It would have just been a waste of a bill, because what are they going to do? Give me pain meds that I won't take anything. Like, I'll take Tylenol and ibuprofen, but if it's something that's going to make me feel like I'm high or drunk, I'm not taking it, because I don't want to feel that way. So, you know, there was probably nothing they really could have gave me. Okay, so Sandra is going to get a message from heaven. Let me turn this. Turn that down. All right. Okay, Sandra. Messages from heaven. You got, it says, you are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. You might have gotten that one. I'm not positive. I know I've read that one a few times for multiple people. But if you get a card twice or 3 times, really pay attention to what it's saying. You know, just like, you know, you're a star. Step into the spotlight. Like, I don't feel like I'm a star. Some people say, oh my God, you know, you're on YouTube. I feel like I'm just like you guys. I'm just an everyday person that, yes, I make videos and I'm on YouTube, but I don't feel any better than anybody else, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I'm better than anyone. I have never felt like I was better than anyone. But this is telling you you're a star to step in the spotlight. Maybe you need to step out into the spotlight. Maybe you like doing a certain thing. Maybe you should step out and do that. Or, like, I love to dance. I have not, you know, I'll fool around and dance around the house, but I haven't, because I throw my hip out. But, like, I used to dance all the time. You know, I grew up to disco music. I love any kind of dance and music. Yesterday we were out back by the pool and we were playing music. Of course, I don't think I danced, but I need to start doing that. I need to get up and dance. I used to dance by the pool all the time. You know, me and Tyler used to dance in the kitchen to country music all the time. So it might be telling you to, you know, it is telling you to step into the spotlight where you belong. So it could be, it's just as simple as that. Simple as, you know, something just totally simple. Let's read it and see what it says. Okay. It says, you're a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. It said, it is time to shine. Now is your time. You have earned the recognition for the efforts you have put in. Your loved ones are saying, we are proud of you for everything that you've achieved. Well done. Think of, you know, think of all the things. And I know I sit here sometimes and I think, well, what did I achieve? I had, you know, 2 beautiful children. You know, we bought a house. I have a newer car, which, you know, I used to drive like old beaters, you know. I finally got, you know, something decent that I don't have to worry about breaking down on the side of the road. I mean, yes, it comes at a cost, but, you know, we bought this house. We moved to Florida. I guess my life has bettered itself other than the health issues now. The health issues started in 2019, and it just seems like I'm just going downhill, but I've achieved a lot, and I should be proud of myself. And Sandra, I'm sure you achieved a lot in your lifetime, and that you should be proud of yourself because your loved ones are proud of you. It says, we are proud of you for everything you've achieved. Well done. That was your message from heaven. I am going to pull you a spirit message also. Oh, yeah. These are a little harder to shuffle. These were my all-time favorite cards of spirit messages. I just love them. I really do. But I don't read them that often anymore. A little bit. I pull them for myself a lot because I just love them. But I like the messages from heaven. I like talking to heaven. I have a couple of decks that I got that, well, I have one deck that I'm just not sure that I like that well. But I was going to give them away, and then the person I was going to give them to already has that deck. All right, Sandra. Here we go. Your spirit message. It says trust. I know when I do this, half the time you guys can't even see it. It says, while your logical mind is distracting a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternate path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. And you know, these two cards kind of went together. This one's telling you to step in the spotlight. This one's telling you that your logical mind is distracted in a supposedly clear direction. Let's see. Let me see. Your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternate path. Maybe that alternate path is your spotlight. I can't say for sure it is. You take it for however you feel, because you know what's going on in your life. But to me, those two cards made sense together. So, you know, if you want to send me a private message and let me know what you thought, that would be wonderful. Those cards were for Sandra. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. I appreciate that. Now, the next card is for, let's see. I'm going to pull Shirley. Shirley was number 18 too. So I'm going to pull Shirley a message from heaven. Shirley donates and supports this video too. So anyone who would like to donate $5 or more to my PayPal or Cash App. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but you can actually now get a Cash App debit card. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. So if you use Cash App, you can get the debit card. And it's completely free. And as long as you send money to friends and family, it's completely free to send. Like, you know, if you needed to send your kid $50, your child is going to get that whole $50 or whatever. You know what I'm saying. So And I didn't realize that that you could get a debit card until Angie told me just recently. So any donation of $5 or more to Cash App or PayPal, which is in the description of this video, as long as I get it before, like today's Tuesday, usually I do the video on Monday. So as long as I get it by Sunday night, you'll be in the following Wednesday video. If I get it after Sunday night, you'll be in the Wednesday after. And all donations are appreciated. They help for, right now, all my money's going towards the doctor's visits. Yes, it goes towards gas when I go out of town. I did just recently go out of town and met up with Thomas and made a couple of fun videos. So those will be coming out in the near future. But I haven't been out of town in a while. I know you guys are still seeing videos every Saturday, but it's because I had a buildup of videos. I've been trying to stay away from the paranormal. I've, you know, saged myself. I've cleansed myself. I'm trying to, maybe that's why I'm getting better. Maybe something was attached to me. Maybe that's why I'm getting better. I use my stones. I keep them down my shirt now. Again, I don't know what happened. I just stopped doing it for a long time. But now you know, I'm doing everything to protect myself from any attachments or any spirits or anything like that. So I have not, even though you're still seeing the messages, the paranormal videos on Saturdays, I have not been out filming for a while. Okay, so this card's going to be for Shirley. And it is a message from heaven. All right, Shirley. Oh, it's got a cat on it too. Go figure. She got this card before. It was on a live stream. It says, don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. Let's see. It says, take the opportunity to gather more facts before jumping in. Make sure you feel up to the challenge. You don't have to work alone. There are always people who will assist you. Your loved ones remind you. You always have our loving support in whatever choices you make. There's plenty of time to decide. So I don't know what decision it is you might be jumping into, but it's saying there's plenty of time to decide. That card was for Shirley. Go figure, it's got the cat on it. Okay, so I'm going to pull myself 2 cards, one of each, and then I'm going to do the cards for the dates that I pulled. So I'm going to pull message from heaven and a spirit message for myself. I did some Patrons last week, and Patrons I will get you for June next week or the week after. Anyone who would like to join Patreon, go check it out. I give the patrons a certain amount of cards for a month for whatever level that you're on. You just have to go read and see what it is. If you click on Patreon, you are not obligated to purchase anything. So go check it out. But remember, it is month to month. It'll come off your card. So, you know, if it's not something you can afford, I completely understand. I appreciate you guys checking it out. And if you'd like to become a member, I appreciate that too. Thank you. All right. One more shuffle and this is it. Here we go. This is my message from heaven. I always get this one. Sitting on the beach. I need to go to the beach. It says, we understand that sometimes you may feel alone. Oh my gosh, all the time I feel alone. But we are always here. I live in a house full of people and I feel alone. All right, page 12. It says, although your deceased loved ones have their own lives, when you need them, they can draw close to you. You may feel that presence physically. You may feel that presence physically. But even if you don't, they want you to be comforted that they are just a whisper away. They say, we will stand by your side whenever you think of us, we are here. Wow. I always think about my mother. You know, I'll be out in the backyard. My backyard is my sanctuary. I know that it's a lot of work, and I know eventually I'm not even going to be able to do it. But right now I'm okay. Certain days, even when I'm having an anxiety attack, sometimes when I just, I'll say, Tyler, he'll be with me at first for a while, and then my anxiety will start to ease up a little bit, and I'll say, Tyler, I'm going to go out in the backyard, just, check on me in a few minutes. And that's my happy place. I love being in the backyard. Sometimes I don't even want to leave my house. Sometimes I don't want to drive anywhere. I would rather go if somebody else is driving me, if Tyler drives me somewhere, or if Haley drives me somewhere. Sometimes when I get in the car, I have anxiety. And now Haley used to do that. She used to get in the car, start crying, and come back in the house. I've done that before. So sometimes I just feel like I can't even leave the house. I don't know. It's just crazy. All right, I'm going to pull a spirit message for myself and see which card I get. What's it going to tell me to do? Oh my goodness. I hear, oh, hold on, let me turn that TV down. All right, guys, I know you're going to see this tomorrow, but my granddaughter is graduating, and it's live. It's going to be on YouTube live. I will post it on my Facebook. If I might have already posted it on my Facebook. I know you're not going to see this till tomorrow, but it's probably still going to be posted on there as a regular video tomorrow. It's fixing to start, so I only have a few more cards to read. I'm going to read myself a spirit message, and then I'm going to do the cards that the numbers that I pulled, and then I'm going to watch Abby graduate. I don't know where she's going to be on the list and how many people there's going to be, so it might be hours. All right, my spirit message. Animal kingdom. Well, I have my animals, and I have a lot of animals in this house that I take care of. It says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and your soul. Oh, wow. You know, I have my Bella, which is my cat, and Louie, you know, my dog. But then we have Haley. Haley has 4 cats. Yuna is the very first cat that she got. We had Louie and Yuna first. Then I got Bella. And then after I got Bella, she got Apollo. And then Mr. G. She used to work at the Dollar General, and there was a cat over there, and they named him Mr. G for Mr. G. They named him General, but I call him Mr. G. And they gave him a little dog house to sleep in out back, and, you know, they got him fixed. But it was right by a main road. So eventually Haley talked the manager, because the manager's the one that got it fixed and everything. And that cat used to walk in the store. Just walk the aisles. And everybody fed it. And Haley talked the manager into letting her bring it home. I'm like, Haley, we do not. It's going to get killed, Graham. It's going to get hit by a car, blah, blah. You know, made me feel bad. So I let her bring it home. And all the animals were fine. Then she gets this little rotten orange cat that is the most annoying cat. It was so cute in the beginning, and it's so sweet. Now it sprays on everything in her room. Her room stinks. Sometimes when her door is open, I'm like, the whole damn house stinks. Alright, so Yuna now lives in the living room with me. I feed and take care of Yuna. Apollo, you know, he has to stay in the bathroom at night, because the little orange cat will fight with every one of the cats. Now, if Mr. G gets let out, Mr. G will fight with the cats. So the orange cat and Mr. G fight with all the other cats in the house. I want her to get rid of those 2 cats, and she won't. She just won't get rid of them, and I don't have the heart to just take them away and do that to her. But poor Apollo is stuck in the bathroom at night. He keeps getting urinary tract infections, and we have to keep taking him to the vet and getting him medicine. And he needs a surgery that's over $1,000 for the surgery that we don't have. So and he's on a special diet, and sometimes when she can't afford to get that special food, he gets another urinary tract. So she's been buying the food. It's pretty expensive, but she's been buying the special food. But he stays in the bathroom, and then when I let him out during the day, I put him out by the pool. Or if I'm out in the garden, he will walk the yard with me. He doesn't run off, but Bella will jump the fence and go in the neighbor's yard. So so I'm pretty much taking care of all the cats except for the 2 in her bedroom. But I do go in there and feed them because, you know, she leaves at 6 o'clock in the morning for work, and if she forgets to feed them, they don't get fed until 6:30 in the evening, which it just aggravates me. It really just aggravates me. So I have to feed, you know, I have to feed them all. I don't scoop the cat litter in her bedroom, but I have to scoop Bella's cat litter that everybody uses, and I have to scoop Apollo's cat litter that's in the bathroom. I just feel like I should, you know, I didn't want her getting these animals, and now I feel like I should have just told her flat out, no, no, no. I just got a soft heart. But I'll tell you what, ain't no more animals coming in this house unless they're my animals. I'm just, you know, it's just too much. I'm the only one that does anything around here. You know, Haley will wash a couple of her dishes that she dirties, but other than that, nobody goes out of their way to vacuum, to clean a window, to wipe a counter, anything. I just feel like I'm just aggravated, and I think that's another part of my anxiety. It just pisses me off that I'm stuck doing everything at this house. I'm just aggravated, guys. I'm just aggravated about everything. You know, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm stuck doing everything. You know, Tyler works all week, and Tyler on the weekends, on Saturday, Tyler doesn't want to do nothing. But on Sunday, he will go out and he will do the yard work, or if I need help, like we haven't worked on the greenhouse in over, golly, 9 months. It has been a long time. You know, I just feel like if the pool gets scrubbed, I do it. Or Henriette will come help me. Or if the chemicals would get put in the pool, nobody, if I was to be gone tomorrow, nobody would know how to pay the bills. Nobody would know how to take care of the pool. I can only imagine what this place would look like if something happened to me. I'm just like, you know, I like my counters scrubbed. You know, I like, after I eat dinner, those dishes get done. I don't like dishes sitting in my sink. I'm just, I don't know. I guess I'm venting to you guys. Anyways, I guess I can stop venting. I don't know. Angie's in the process of finding another place. So now her and little Tyler are here. And, you know, they're on the couch and on the floor on the air mattress. And there's just, I don't know. Last night when I was trying to cook, there's just too many people. Too many people in this house. But anyways, let me read these last 4 cards so I can go watch Abby's graduation. So, sorry I've been into you guys, but thank you for listening. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. All right, those were my cards. All right, so at Sam was the number 17. So I'm going to read at Sam first. Uh-oh. Come on, Louie. I guess Angie's home now. Oh my goodness. All right, let me read these cards quick. I'm sorry. I just put Louie out the side door. Otherwise, he's going to bark the whole time they sit out in the car in the driveway. All right, Sam. At Sam, you got receive. It says, you are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it is time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Receive. And that card was for Sam. Okay, so the next card is number 18, and that was Shirley. So I'm going to read Shirley a spirit message. All right. Here we go. Shirley. Take a moment, Shirley. Take a moment. It says, stop. Now is not the time to rush. Oh, this went with your other card. into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Wow. That kind of went with your other card. Come here, Lou. Come here, buddy. Oh my God. Little Tyler let him back in. Come on, Louie. Alright, so the next card is for Reese's Lovely Thoughts. And you got soul power. And it says, always remember you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Soul power for Reese's Lovely Thoughts. Let me know if these cards make sense to you guys, or, you know, your situation in your life. Always nice to know, you know, whether they do or they don't. The last card is going to be for Joanne ZK. Joanne ZK. Alright, this card is for Joanne. It says, caregiver. This is your card. And it says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. And, you know, people do. When someone's taking care of someone at the end of their life, they do neglect themselves. I know that, you know, when we were up in Maryland, we neglected ourselves, you know. We should have taken better care of ourselves. I was having anxiety issues then too. But it was an important thing. And sometimes I guess we do have to neglect ourselves to take care of other people. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to go watch Abby's graduation live on YouTube. Look for the link on my Facebook page. I love you guys. I hope I didn't forget anybody. Anyone who wants a card reading of their own, any donation of $5 or more to my PayPal or my Cash App. The link's in the description. I gotta go. Bye, guys.
Abigail Marie Engelberg. Brianna Danielle Ferris.